What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hanging with Scarcasm. Our reactions, and Blue shows up right in the middle of the intro.
Impeccable time.
Man, y'all know how it is.
Well, I gotta let me redo this. Welcome back, everybody, to Hanging with Scarcasm. We got Blue, we got Mike, the Scarfinger, and we got.
Don't look out me, Mike. Don't look out here.
I don't know when to call you Mike on here. I think
now you're Mike the Scarfinger.
You gotta say it all together.
Yeah. And we also got Nemesis on this. The K is silent.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we got today?
We got King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with the Lord of Lightning.
That sounds like some.
That sounds like a middle as it can be.
Nah, dog. That shit sounds like a Harry Potter themed cover band.
You right.
Well,
which house are they? Are they Gryffindor or what? I need to know which house they claim.
Well, these guys are what?
Griff side, son.
Griff side.
All right. Well, let's calm it down. These guys are. It's kind of like garage rock. I would say as a base level of genre, but they are kind of all over the place, just like OCs are a little bit, but they're not. They don't sound exactly like OCs. But I have heard, which I have not went into their whole backlog, but apparently it's all linked. Like all the lyrics are like this overarching like universe of linking stuff. And the fans call it the Gizverse.
Okay. Let's roll.
All right.
You know, there's a whole lot of other things I could say about the Gizverse, but I'm gonna let that slide for the day.
All right.
Right.
Go.
Do he got just extra strings just hanging?
Is it extra strings just hang? Does he?
Yeah,
I didn't see
the one that's sitting down. It's just like this.
Oh, with the white guitar?
Yeah, see right there.
Yeah. I see it. Yeah, it looks like it. Did they pop or is it just he just ready to replace? I don't know.
I guess he's ready to replace. I like the ship to heavy, but he needs to stop doing that.
Yo, that symbol is jacked up.
The drummers. There, the symbol is.
Yo, here on the 10 with it. Yo, is that a harmonica?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tried so hard to find the beat. Bless her heart.
Yeah, it's that kind of off pop that polyrhythm got me off a little bit.
I know it. She was like,
every time I'm trying to get like into it,
yeah,
like that, the
they
polyrhythm
hit you with a different.
and
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, dog. Like, okay, maybe I'm gonna sit this one out. Like, if I was there, maybe I start punching motherfuckers. Like,
right? You be like, I need one, coach. Sub out real quick.
Yeah, you just put your sleeves up.
Right.
I'm out.
Right.
So you guys just saying that Australian acid rock bands go, that's not the correct protocol. That's not how you get down. I'm not as well versed as you guys are in this kind of stuff. So you got to fill me in.
Oh, I'm not well versed in this stuff. This is all Chase.
Man, nan verse
like
nor
it.
chorused in any of this stuff.
I like the.
Not even Gizzard.
Definitely.
We're not talking about.
Come on.
We're not talking. I'm a straight man, Doug. I ain't talking about being gizzed on at all.
Man,
Like
that's in my college days. That Giz verse was in my college days. So,
but yeah, I like the tonal shifts so far. Like,
yeah.
The polyrhythm means that I can't just kind of jump in and stay there, but the tonal shifts of the song are keeping me interested at least.
So I will say before. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nimitz.
All right, go ahead, bro. I was gonna say, basically, you guys are saying they need to pick a lane, or is it just you just need to catch on to where they're trying to jump to next? So what are we doing?
I'm just here to enjoy the ride.
I'm saying the polyrhythm makes it so ain't no groove.
Right. Okay. I got you.
Right now, I will say that at the very beginning, it sounded as if it reminded me of late '70s kind of like psychedelic music. Just kind of the vibe they were bringing me is what it really kind of felt like, heavy there until they hit us with the change up. So okay,
and I'm gonna need him to stop doing that back and forth with the guitar shit. That shit
he up here with this chin music, son. That's another name for gives another meaning to the term chin music, man.
That's all right. Run it, Chase. You got it. The date says 20. The date says 2018. You can tell it's pre-COVID because he all up on that mic.
Own it. Right here.
They kind of went a little.
Yo, looks like he got a phone cord on that thing, man. That dueling drums?
Yeah, noticed that earlier.
Said what now?
The dueling drums make the drums heavier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot heavier.
And then secondly, somebody want to tell me why that man got an old school telephone cord hanging out of his guitar? Because that's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. The spirals and stuff. You know what I mean?
I've used a spiral before. They're easier to deal with.
Because it's easier to deal with than a straight cord because that straight cord can get tangled and wrapped up in a whole bunch of stuff. At least that one,
it's predetermined. The loops are predetermined.
It can stretch and come back,
right?
So it don't get tangled as easier.
It has a recoil position when it. Yes, got you. Okay, Roger that. I just I haven't really seen that. I'm not a guitar player.
I'm with you, Blue. But my thing is, if he's in the fixed position, he's not lead guitar. He's like rhythm, right? Or he's on bass or something. He's not moving, so why would he need the chord? But maybe I'm just thinking.
No, he's the one that keeps moving because he keeps trying to do the Tom. He keeps trying to do the Tom Morello thing where he keeps going to the amplifier to make the sound.
Distort feedback.
He's
I was talking about the guy with the white chord. I thought you were talking about the guy with the white chord. You talking about the lead? You talking about the guy playing lead? The guy singing?
Yeah. That's the one with the chord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Well, the other guy might have one too. I didn't notice it.
I didn't know.
I thought when I sat down playing bass, I thought he had one, but I didn't see the pigtail squiggly.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing I heard.
And that last part, they went total 60s. They went
yes, that breakdown. Yeah.
They went straight 60s. All right, Ronnie Chase.
They got really quick. Yeah.
That does not look as cool as he thinks it does.
And I have reasons.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Well, that the reason that kind of fades out because that whole album kind of goes into itself. So that actually goes into another song where the Lord of Lightning fights the Balrog. So, but this is just the Lord of Lightning part. So, I think there's parts
for black people. It's like Timberland albums. You know, like recently, like when you start doing Justin Timberlake, all the songs kind of run into each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's that. It's
well, they even went even further than that, man. The let me make sure I can. But they have an album that it actually loops back. All the songs loop together, right? And the last song loops into the first song, so it always fades into itself
all the way around. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you have just if you put the album on repeat, it just doesn't feel. I mean, it feels like it's an unbroken listening experience, right?
Yeah. So it's called Nonagog Infinity. It's that so it kind of infinitely loops. The whole album does.
I dug it. I just wished I could feel it. I couldn't feel it. Like
it was.
Well, we need to turn it up then.
I just didn't feel it because I couldn't catch the groove. I couldn't catch the groove. So
I mean, aren't the
chest.
Starkey Puppy stuff in like polyrhythms and stuff sometimes?
Yeah, but it doesn't shift back and forth like how this does. Like, you know, if it's in the polyrhythm, it stays in the polyrhythm for a while, and they might go double time and then come back. But like,
so all of a sudden your brain like figures out the polyrhythm, and then you're like, oh, I'm in this thing.
So
move over 4/4.
I think, man, they have 4/4 in here, nan time. But I think that you can gain a greater appreciation once you hear it through, and then you get an idea of where it's gonna go because it doesn't feel like. And this is just to me. I won't say it feels erratic, but the song is intentionally, it intentionally keeps you on your toes. It intentionally with the rhythm keeps you unsettled. Because I think the message they're delivering is also unsettled. So,
right.
It's the story they're telling.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
They're a band that will that wants to do these grand epics, but they also respect the audience too, because they will. There's like the beginning part of this album is like all the basic epic of the Altered Beast or whatever, but it goes some of the parts are like 47 seconds because it's like a certain part, but like it's really all this big thing that loops into itself, but like they cut it up, you know.
So it's funny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Nemesis. You've been waiting to jump in. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just absorbing. You know, me on this aspect of music is a little foreign to me, but I get the continuity part and just all the erratic hops around in the music. It is. I'm with Scar on that though. It is hard to get into it. I'm sure they have other songs that are more easily, you know.
But it is a small part of what I was saying about the other song is that it's a small part in a greater thing.
So, what you're explaining to me, Chase, and I think again, that's why I think it would be greater if someone went into this with a better wealth of knowledge about it, because it feels like what you're saying to me. It's similar to operatic movements, right? Operatic movements replicate what the things that are occurring on stage and what is being portrayed in that portion of the story, right? So it's written in a way to reflect those more or less scenes, for lack of better terms, right? That play out, right?
Scar, it's 8:52. We got time.
We don't have time to do. We only have time to do one more. We don't have time to do the three that we had expected to do.
Well, what did you
because that was on
expect
me.
in
I
30?
didn't see Scar's message until
What
like
did
it
you
was like
expect in
15
30
minutes.
minutes?
Man, I felt so bad, man. I'm like, shoot, my bad.
I'm like, we talking a little bit too much. Like,
We
My bad.
I can
we've
feel
never
it. The end
we've
for
never
me.
been
Like,
rushed before, Scar.
Look, Blue, he was
no,
ready to
but
go.
we
With us,
rushed.
man. Don't
But
play,
we
man.
rushed today. We rushed
Right.
today.
Okay.
All right, I'll
All
pull up the
right.
chat because I must have missed that. If you, all right, if
No,
you'd have
I'm
told me
sitting here
that.
going, time, fuckers. Like, what? I'm like,
Well, let's close out this
time.
shit. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys didn't get offended by our joking and stuff. But well, we really did dig some King Gizzard. I mean, I'm definitely a
I
fan.
think
But
I think I
No
will try.
explaining.
I think I definitely will try to listen to it in its completion. And like Blue said, if you heard it before, then you kind of feel where it's going, and it probably flows a lot better for you. As just a first listen, it was a little bit jarring, the different places that they jumped to.
well, the album that this comes from is called Murder of the Universe.
Okay,
So,
word up.
all right,
Order?
Word up.
all right.
Peace.
Later, everybody.
Peace
All
out.
right,
Deuces,
gentlemen.
y'all.
Do
Peace.
things.